This new Mugzee Hero Shaman definitely felt pretty good in the new expansion, so I decided to give it a go, and the results definitely felt nice. In this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about this cool new deck, talk about mulligans, win rates if we have some, and general tips so you have a better idea of what you could be doing with and against it. So if you find the video helpful, would be nice if you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check me out live on stream over at Twitch each Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. But now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the list I used. I saw some people were doing pretty well with it in Top Legends, so decided to give it a go myself, and it really had some very explosive early game potential. A lot of the times it really didn't come down to the end game, but it definitely does pack a mean punch at the end as well. What is this deck trying to do? Well, it's basically abusing Mugzee's hero power to have double battle cry on every 5th minion you play, and the fact that you have so many 0s and 1-drops in this deck definitely makes it very easy to be playing plenty of minions. Double crying the battle cry of things like Hijack, Security Bot, Elise, or things like Herald battle cries like the Skywell Sentinel or the Envoy of the End definitely felt nice, but we also have other not so super impactful battle cries like things like Xavius. Would be pretty awesome if you doubled Ultraxion, and definitely pretty great if you double up Alakir, but that is easier said than done. Going through the cards, we do have a couple of Witch Apprentices. These are a nice little 0 mana minion for you, so it's definitely easy to be amping up that hero power nice and quick. Same can be said for Firefly, it only costs 1 mana and you get a couple of those. Galagio Goon is pretty decent as well, being nice and cheap and also amping up your Battlecry minions. Glacial Shard also nice and cheap and protects your board while building yours. Twilight Egg can be a great small minion to be amping up with as well. The Holy Egg Bearer does drop plenty of your 0 cards like Witch Apprentice, like the Skywell Sentinel, and even the Twilight Egg. The Skywell Sentinel, another decent minion in the deck. You don't have that many Heralds in this, you only have 6 total Herald cards because you can't be running the spell. It's actually 5 Herald cards, like we only have a single Ultraxion, but with the double up on the Battlecries, it's not that hard to still amp up your Alakir nice and quick, even though that doesn't really happen too often. Warden Maiev definitely felt absolutely amazing in a deck like this, and you could be getting yourself so much extra stats with this bad boy. Like, if you play this thing as soon as turn 1 or turn 2, you get to follow up with a couple of 1-drops, maybe a couple of Witch Apprentices, and that is suddenly plus 12 stats worth on the board. And if the opponent cannot handle this, it's even gonna prolong longer. The problem is you do make the minions dormant, so if you do something like Maiev and then follow up with Galagio Goon into Witch Apprentices and stuff, they're not gonna get the +1 out of this guy, but they are gonna get the +3 out of Maiev, which is definitely good. And even though it slows you down by a turn, you weren't really in a hurry to be attacking with 0 and 1 attack minions anyway. The Portal Vanguard is also decent in here, gives you a good amount of card draw, and it's also not the worst card in the world to be double battle crying on, so you can get yourself a little bit of extra card draw. Well, but the Infinite did not feel that amazing, even though it definitely could have its moments. Elise doubled up could be pretty huge, and even though nowadays she's nerfed, she still can do some pretty good things. A lot of times you're going to be going for 5 mana locations out of her, but if the game is long you could consider 10. If the game is quick, 1 can also work. The Hijack Security Bot, pretty decent. You also get to prep this guy if you have the time, usually you won't. But let's say if you're trying to save your minions and actually do an explosive turn, so you can actually double up this guy's Battlecry, you could take a slow turn on turn 3, prep this guy down to 0, and on turn 4 you can literally just drop 4 1-drops and then follow up with this guy, and suddenly they're not so 1-droppy anymore. Xavius can give you some pretty nice Dark Gift minions, so all around he fits well in here. The Tiny Pal weapon definitely pretty good. You could be freezing the opponent's stuff, including the face if you attack something else. You could be getting yourself random Battlecry minions, which sometimes could be the way to go. Random Taunt minions can help, and the 1 damage AoE also has its moments, especially against stealthed 1 health minions for Rogue. Envoy of the End, another good card to be double battle crying on. You don't have that many Heralds, so you gotta get that Herald somehow. Mugzee is only in here for the hero power. Ultraxion, another great thing to be doubling up. This way you get to discount your Deathwing twice for a lot more. The Arachnid is in here basically just because you need a 7-drop in the deck so you can actually activate Elise. Personally, didn't feel this one was too amazing. Alakir, of course, could be great, especially if you manage to time him right for the double battle cry. And last, we do have Deathwing, which is a battle cry card, but you have to have battle cry minions for that to work, so there's that. Matchups, we don't really have any right now, and same can be said for mulligans, but when going first and second, honestly, try to hold on to your good cheap stuff. Galagio Goon for turn 1 would be MVP. The Firefly is pretty good, so you can get closer to your 5th minion to double up the battle cry. Twilight Egg could be okay. Witch Apprentice could be okay. The Holy Egg Bearer is acceptable, not that amazing if you ask me. Skywell Sentinel can be good, same can be said for Maiev. And Curve swerving into a hijacked security bot can also be pretty good. The rest probably not so much, even though the weapon could also make some sense sometimes. On the coin, again, kinda the same deal, so mulligan accordingly. That's about it for the deck, far from cheap, and now that we don't have the free cards anymore, you are actually gonna have to have all of these legendaries. So doesn't sound too great, but if you have the cards, definitely give it a go. I hope you enjoyed the guide, and if you did, a like and a subscribe would be appreciated. But now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend with it. Hope you enjoy.
Deathwing versus Maiev.
We've much work to do.
Last, Azeroth will break.
Alrighty then. I will be able to amp up nicely. Not too sure about the Herald guy. 1, 3, 4. I do need a 5th minion. We are against the rogue. I'm gonna try and get some cheap. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work beautifully. Perfect, actually. Perfection. Perfection. Turn 1 both of these and that. Oh shit. Should I try with that? Think I'm gonna. He doesn't have backstab for it, we're in business. Let's try. I still should have played this, huh?
By petal and thorn.
Perfect.
That didn't go as planned. Stand and face justice.
Stop that.
Guess I didn't need to play this guy even. Did not miss me with that shit, but the damage is done. That's insane.
You dare stand against me?
I'll handle this. Brothers, I'll handle this.
Nice to meet you.
Burn free, by the way. Positioning could have been better. Dude is literally almost dead.
Got it under control.
Why am I positioning like a fucking moron, bro?
Bada boom.
Maybe it has something to do, it's past 12 PM over here, but that's no excuse. At least it shouldn't be. Looks like a GG though. That's a GG from where I'm from. That definitely feels pretty saucy though. Not gonna lie for a second, chat. This guy really thinks he has a chance? in this economy. What are you doing, Stubrow? There's an obscene amount of stats on the board still, my guy. Still dead, dude. Still dead. Not even close. Man realized.
Deathwing versus Valera.
I make my own.
Azeroth will break.
Against the rogue. Again. What are the odds? Hearthstone is real right now, huh?
Let's bust out of here.
Nice.
Won't be long now. That didn't go as
Well, next turn I'm gonna try with this to fish out the +1. Would be nice if it happens twice. This thing also not the worst. This could get double Battlecried. Is that worth? Could be. Nah,
Step off into the time ways.
that ain't it.
Step off into the time ways.
Neither is that really. Well, that's fucked.
Don't crack it!
Yeah, from what I know, there's no drops today. Dropping.
Nobody's gonna know.
Not the worst thing to get double battle cry on, given the circumstances.
Nightmares are never forgotten.
Not too great.
Job done.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Maybe? Think so. That ain't too bad.
You dare stand against the wings?
I'll handle this. Brothers, I'll handle this.
Hosen see!
Bit premature, but
Against the wings?
had to do it. Wasn't that guy supposed to get reborn with full bullshit? I guess maybe the other guy got killed before the bullshit or something. Bit weird. Don't have to be doubled. Let's just hope he doesn't have the second troublemaker in there. This card kind of strikes me as such. Bruh. Bruh. You have got to be shitting me. Well, maybe we're gonna live long enough for Alakir to stabilize. Be a lot cooler if we did.
Come, minion.
These are all shit. Go for the cheapest shit, but shit nonetheless.
Death itself draws near.
I'll handle this.
Could get Deathwing for all we know.
Nobody's gonna know.
Rise.
Bruh.
Hosen see!
Bruh. Well, that was definitely the luckiest game for this guy today. Didn't even look close. Imagine having both of your troublemakers and the Jades with all them 2 drops. Like, seriously, dude. The luckiest player alive confirmed.
Deathwing versus Valera.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Okay, another rogue. We might have ourselves a problem here, guys. Most played class? I don't even know. Like, I have a few above 2000, but nothing crazy above 2000, you know? Wouldn't say I'm playing too much of a particular class more than anything else. Let's open with this thing.
I'll handle this.
Guess we can freeze it next turn.
Won't be long now.
Ice bottom.
Problem is, next turn I don't have a great minion though. Double Battlecry on. We could use Tiny Pals, I guess. Could freeze his mouth again. Didn't like that one, did ya? Are you gonna fucking do it again? It's gonna fucking do it again, chat. That was stupid though. Think. Bruh. Random. Random Battlecry cost 2 less could be interesting. Kinda interesting. But it really isn't, because I won't be able to play anything beforehand to really buff it.
What to burn next?
Jeez, Rick.
Like this now.
Cyclone's fury.
Ooh, there you go.
I remember this place well.
Yeah.
Horse and sea!
That ain't bad. It's actually active too. Let's build ourselves a little bit of boardage.
Feed my
children.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Okay. GG. Well, in that case, basically, that's a lot of damage. Just a single troublemaker was not good enough this time, huh? Not a shaman. Hey, we're against Pocket Train. Let's freaking go. Keep playing the same shit.
Wrath will break.
Try like this. That could be good. It might. We're going first here, so definitely advantage, but he's playing the other version. He's playing another perversion. We are going to be able to get the hijack on a nice curve. Will we be quick enough though? Because he could have a turn 4 2 damage AoE, that'd be nasty. But I think we're going out of range of it. Spend the coin though, must be something nutty. Okay, that is nutty. That is nutty. Next turn he's gonna have 4 mana, so maybe he's setting up for a weapon.
The cyclone's fury.
See? Did keep a couple of cards. Weapon is pretty keepable. So maybe we managed to cogblock a little. Bruh. Hard running lightning storm he is. Bruh. Wrecked. He actually copied elemental slash dragon, but it's an elemental, probably the spell 4 damage guy or the 2 damage AoE shit. Fucking hell, man.
Step off into the time ways.
Mugzee these nuts.
Into the time ways. Keep 'em on ice.
Have 2 copies of that. If I top deck another 1-drop or 0-drop, that'd be pretty good. If I don't, I'm just gonna do this. Another 1-drop, you say? Well, let's fucking go, I guess. Let's go fuckingly, I guess. This better be good enough. 2 damage AoE alone is not enough. But if he did copy back-to-back 2 damage AoE, that'd be disgusting. Go on, Azer. Imagine. Stop it, please. Surely we got him by these nuts. Surely, I say. The 1-2 getting played might have been a bad idea. 2 damage AoE right now would be 2 extra healing for him. I regret it. I guess he doesn't have it if he's going like that. Fucking got him. Close. That lightning storm really put a kink in my plan now, didn't it? Game would have been over 5 business days ago if he didn't have that. Hard running it, no doubt. Okay. Bruh, this is not shaking at all.
The time for revenge is now.
At last, Azeroth will break.
Shaking and against the doo-doo. I hope I can do better. There you go, much better. Crap. I have an option here. I could go with Apprentice first and then my F so we can protect from just big attacks. Think I'll do it. Because we have a good amount of stuff, so it's kind of fine. Bruh. Thought we were friends. Mm-hmm. Well, let's try, I guess, to kill it that way. Unless I can freeze its mouth. But I can't. Not yet, at least. Let's see. Maybe this gives me something. Because that's the car I'm gonna amp up. Nope. But the damage is done.
Stand and face justice.
Yeah, we did it. We did it, chat. Did the thing. You should know I don't really have anything too much to do more with this Maiev already. He decides to spend his coin on killing it, so be it. Doesn't. Give it rush. So he did it. He did the thing. What about this, though? How do you like them apples, Chief? Turn 4, this thing. Should have played around it. That ain't too bad. Was thinking about lightning storming, but in this case, going for a 5-drop. I don't know, lightning storm is probably still the better way in it. Could even lightning bolt my own Twilight Egg for a 5-4 question mark. Let's just do this. Bro, you're gonna spill on me again, aren't you? Nice design. Design is very human. Hint.
Now is the time to act.
Come on, bro. It's not that deep. Not a rusher, no doubt. What is that even, though? The random bullshit guy, no doubt.
I remember this place well.
Bruh.
Cooking up something special.
Not a rush. Some lifesteal. Well, this gives me a little bit of room, but not very happy. Not getting +2 attack out of the location was pretty dumb though. Pretty dumb. If he doesn't attack, he's gonna regret, but he is gonna attack. Okay, that's a lot of healage. Ooh. Wish I had another minion to play. 19. It's 2 off lethal is what it is.
Where shall I strike?
Well, let's just hope he doesn't have too much removal next turn. Let's just do this. And mouth off.
Blaze of trail.
Yep, we managed. Somehow we managed. What against that last shaman, if you guys are asking? He didn't shuffle anything too big in there, so best you can hope for is a random 6-drop taunt like this one. Did not get the luckiest one. Not even close. Got him. Bro, this guy has all the preps. Kept me sideways. Yeah. He was prepared for what's about to come. I guess he was dead on board, so what else? Yeah. Neato. Neat. Oh, that feels nice. Definitely decent.